What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTuberverse? I know I haven't done a lot with the fish tank lately, but it's still doing its thing. Got a little cloudy again, but nothing too bad. I kind of let this do its thing where it kind of goes back and forth and whatnot. Snails are coming back some again. You can see the teeny guys. We gotta go start scooping again. I don't really want to put any extra loaches or anything to try to eat them or anything like that because, man, I don't really want to cause more stuff to happen. The Scrimp Squad is doing awesome. Look at that dude. They are doing so good. And the moss is growing in. That's that little bit of stuff you see there. And there's a lot of the shrimps. They're kind of all over the place. You really have to kind of look. It's kind of fun because they're ghost shrimp and they can't be seen very easily. But if you stare in a spot long enough, you'll just kind of see little movements and stuff. And you recognize, hey, there's something there. That's pretty cool. That's why I like them so much. I remember I had some customer, a young individual, probably in his late teens, early 20s, tell me that these are the boring shrimp if you got ghost shrimp. And I would disagree. Ghost shrimp are cool, and I've said it before. The duckweed here, we're going to be bringing some of this to work today so I can clear this out. I want to be able to get more lighting on the plants. We're going to go ahead and do a water change and all that fun stuff. Because, yeah, that's going to help with the clearing up in the water and stuff, too. And I haven't been using the Prime all that much lately. The betta fish did pass away, unfortunately. I did mention that. But the other fish that did get through the ick are doing good. There's the one lady there. One female guppy. I said lady, but lady's the name of my leopard gecko. And my curved spine friend is still doing good. And there is one male guppy, the one that had the bad fins. There he is. Yeah, he's doing good too. Oh, there's the special one. It's weird that those are the only three that passed through all that illness. I brought in a couple of female guppies to even out. Because once the guppies grew up that I adopted that were babies, I recognized very quickly. Hold on. Yeah, that tank is very dirty and whatnot, hard to see through. It's on purpose though, but I know it's not good for viewing, so we're moving on to say hello to the lady while I finish talking. But those guppies grew up and they were more males than there were females, and you never really want to overcrowd it with males because the females will be pretty much pestered to the point of not being very happy fish, and it can lead to very bad things in the long run. So we don't really have that anymore, unfortunately, because I brought those females in. They had an ick or tail rot, or not tail rot, fin rot or something. Sorry, I said tail rot because I'm looking at a lizard. Lizards and stuff get tail rots, but that's not what lady has. She's coming out to say hi. Yep. Yeah, I'm not scooping yous. I can't scoop yous right now. I have a lot to do. Scoops later, though. I'll pick you up later. But that's the fish tank, and a lot of the fish went missing from the illness, and I was letting it settle and redo its stuff again. I'm kind of purposely letting it be a bit foggy. Mostly because I want to make sure that if there's any guppy fry, because the one female guppy I showed you that's yellow without the curved spine came in looking a lot bigger around the belly area, and I'm pretty sure she gave live birth somewhere along the way. They're going to be very small, very hard to see. The Anacharis jungle up there should help protect them, but also this cloudy water will help them as well, because a lot of the fish on the top part are sight hunters. I do have some bochias in there. You can't see them though, because again, it's gotten foggy and stuff again. I'm letting that cycle through naturally, but the fish and shrimp are just having a good time and whatnot. So this is not fun to look at, but it is very healthy. Just because it's not an aesthetic that you enjoy does not mean that it's something that is super beneficial for the animals. Now, certain fish don't like this kind of waters, but that's not in this tank either. If you ever want to know more about that, I'll be happy to talk about all that. I'm very familiar with a bunch of freshwater fish species. There you are. I was wondering where you were. She can't swim too good, so she likes to use the bubbles back here and play in those. I need to clean my side glass again. Goodness, I'm splashing stuff all the time over here. Alright, I think that's good for now. I just want to let you know the fish tank is good and everything. And all the guys out here in the living room, if you can hear that, that's Scabbers getting some water. Hi, buddy. I'm getting a drink. When I get back tonight from work, we're going to get cleaned up. I need to get bedding. I forgot to get bedding yesterday because I'm a doofus. Yes. Hi, buddy. I guess we're going to round out with the Scabbers guy here. Once again, he is by himself. He has an injured tail. The end of his tail got snipped, so he doesn't have a long, full tail. And that got happened because he was a roommate with another rat and they got in a fight. I don't know who started it, but this chunkster right here definitely didn't win it. Because also the fur and everything grew over all of his scars and stuff. He doesn't have those injuries, but he was pretty tore up, man. He did not look great. And the tail, part of the tail was missing. They had to stitch him up. It's been over a year since that incident, but he still carries that PTSD. And introducing other rats or other rodents near him, he freaks out. So we kind of keep him alone. He's out here in the living room, so when everyone's watching TV and hanging out, he can be a part of that as well. And you can see he's very well good off with pets and being around people. But I only have one hand to work with while I hold the phone, so I'm going to say peace out for now. I'm going to go look after the other animals. I am going to keep doing shorts and videos and all that fun stuff because I'm trying to get to 500 videos before the end of the Ides here on the 20th of this month. I will have, hopefully, 500 videos posted up. Alright, y'all have a good one, and peace out.